I've washed my face, I've cleansed it with our AHA Exfoliating Cleanser. It has the really nice rounded jojoba beads, and it has a gentle concentration of glycolic acid. And it's not dehydrating, it's not drying. It just really cleans the skin. I spent a few minutes on my skin, really working it all over, doing some movements to lift and to create circulation. I patted my skin dry, and now I'm ready. I have a clean slate to start this regimen for lifting hyperpigmentation, sunspots, and lightening melasma. And I'm going to start by using one pad, and this is our Luminous Glow Peel pads. Now let me tell you a little bit about our peel pads. They contain lactic acid, mandelic acid, and salicylic acid. So it's a tri-exfoliating complex. It's a trio of revitalizing acids that include the alpha and beta hydroxy acids. What this product is going to do for you is it's going to rejuvenate the skin, it's going to reduce dead skin buildup, and it's going to minimize the appearance of pores. The salicylic acid in the pad is going to tighten the pores. It's going to refine your skin. The lactic and the glycolic are going to, the glycolic acid has a larger molecule, and the larger molecule will exfoliate that outer layer of the skin, and the lactic acid is mild enough that it'll get into the pore and it will brighten, it will hydrate, and it will do that with a minimal amount of irritation. That's why these three acids together are so beneficial, and they work together so well synergistically. What else I love about the peel pads is I love the fact that it has licorice and bearberry extract as an alternative to your traditional brightening agents that can be harsh, and other traditional lightening ingredients like hydroquinone. There's a couple of others, but they can really create irritation in the skin. And what we want to remember when we're lifting pigmentation is hyperpigmentation, sensitivity to the sun, inflammation. Creates inflammation, and that inflammation can trigger melanocytes. Melanocytes are deep within the skin layers, and they will come up to the surface and leave their mark on the surface of the skin. So I love the alternative of the bearberry and the licorice extract. Along with that is chamomile extract. So with the peel pad, you're going to also have a soothing effect, which is a really great benefit when you're putting the three acids on the skin. So as you can see, I'm only using one pad, and I'm folding it into fourths. I use one side, then I turn it over and use the other, and then I just continue to fold over the pad, and I do one more application on my neck, my décolleté, and whatever's left over I'll use on the back of my hands. I don't want to waste any of the ingredients. I really want to work that in to my skin. And I am using a little bit of pressure just to assure that whatever serum is on that pad is worked into that top layer of the skin. So this is the first step in my nightly ritual for lifting pigmentation, melasma, sunspots. But for me, and what I feel really reveals beautiful skin is the fact that we're working on that top layer and we're pushing active ingredients that will bring up healthier cells, that will reveal healthier cells and remove that dead cell layer that often gets glued together, that gives us a dull look, that doesn't give us a fresh look because we've got all this buildup, you know, on the skin. So so this is like a multi-benefit treatment because we're lifting pigment and working on all those areas of the skin, but we're also working on revealing more youthful skin, cell turnover, like we did when we were younger. So I'm going to go to the next step. And the next step is a nice application of our Retinol Plus. Our Retinol Plus is really wonderful. It's Rectify Plus 2.0% retinol and retinoate serum. A lot of you have heard about our retinol serum and why it is so amazing for the skin is it has all the benefits of a strong retinol, but it doesn't have the irritation. So for those of you that have more sensitive skin or cannot tolerate prescription retinol, this is such a nice alternative. It's beautiful and it really creates changes in the skin. We're layering that Rectify Retinol and Retinoate, and we're layering it right over those acids. But remember, those acids that we applied with the Luminous glow pads, they have a calming effect with the added benefit of chamomile. And so my skin doesn't feel reactive right now. It feels fresh. It feels comfortable. Even though we've used the peel pads, not peel pads, the glow pads. I call them peel pads. I'm going to just layer one more application of the Rectify Retinol and Retinoate. And I should have taken off my necklace. And I'm really working that up the sides of my neck, the middle of my neck, and massaging it into my décolleté. I knew that I'd gone over the retinol rectifying serum, but let me just share a little bit about what it's doing for the skin. It's a state-of-the-art brightening and resurfacing product. It contains 8 peptides that are state-of-the-art. The 8 peptides are, going to trigger collagen. They have amino acids in them. They trigger collagen, elastin. I said that. They help with cell communication. Goes down into the pore and it goes down into the lower layers of the skin and it triggers cell communication. Let me explain that better. palmitoyl tripeptide 5 is one of the peptides in our retinol serum, and it is a peptide that mimics the body's natural communication, and it tells the cells what to do. This kind of communication helps skin cells to either flush out the toxins or render it inert. The retinol serum is a wonderful formula and very unique because it's doing more than just delivering retinol, which retinol, it encourages new cells, but it's got so many of the, 8 peptides that are actually doing more than just the retinol and sending these signals and, telling the cells to create more collagen and encouraging fibroblasts and collagen. And it has glycosaminoglycans, which is a small molecule that penetrates the skin easily and is structurally similar to the precursor of collagen 1. It's just loaded with really wonderful ingredients. So enough about that. I think you get the idea that I love our retinol. So I've got the Glow Peel pad ingredients on my neck, chest, and décolleté. I've got a nice, probably 2 layers of the retinol, the Rectifying Retinol Serum. So now I'm going to bump it up just a little bit. I want to work that product a little bit deeper into my skin. And it might sound counterintuitive to you, because it might sound like it's too aggressive by applying more moisture to the skin. But what I feel and what I see in our skin clinic is when 2 of those products are layered, they do have gentle, they have ingredients for lowering the reactiveness or reactivity, I guess you'd say, of those, of the acids in the retinol. So I'm going to just take it a step further, and I'm going to put my Joli Visage Pro device, and I'm going to put it on moisturizing. I'm going to set it on, it's the third, the highest level, and I'm just going to, I'm going to set it on the blue LED, and I'm just going to quickly, I'm just going to do a nice pass. Okay, now on to our last step. And this is a really amazing step. I'm going to apply our Photo Aging Treatment Cream. It's one of the choices that we have in our clinical strength glycolic, but it's one that I just feel is so amazing for lightening pigmentation. This is the Photo Aging Treatment Cream, has glycolic, pyruvic, and lactic acid. It is it's a hydrating cream, and it dissolves that dead cell layer, but it also is going to push those active ingredients that we applied when we did the Glow Peel Pad, and all those amazing ingredients, and then our retinol. So this is going to push this deeper into the layers of the skin. It's literally going to work its way into the skin. This has a very unique formula in that it, my little Havanese is in the window and she's barking at the cows. We're in Tennessee, so we've got a beautiful ranch next to us, so she likes to bother the cows. Okay, but it has, it's really beautiful. It has squalane from olives, and nutrient-rich soybean and avocado oil. So that mixes really well with the glycolic and the pyruvic acids in this product and the lactic. It's very silky. It's very luxurious. Pyruvic acid it's a very, very beautiful choice. It's going to work on the pores. So this treatment is just not about just exfoliating and lightening pigmentation and melanin. It's also a treatment for your fine lines, also for tightening your pores into tinier pores. The pyruvic will tighten the pores. And okay, so I'm going to apply it to my skin. I'm just going to put a little bit and work from the back of my hand. I love it. I love it because I can visibly see a difference in my skin within one treatment. I tend to get very thicker skin on my forehead and larger pores. And one night of use of these 3 products, I'll see tightening in my forehead. I'll even see a difference in my 11s and this line I have up here. Sometimes I'll go back in and I'll really massage that line with the cream. Our vitamins. And anyways, and staying on top of these treatments, it just continues to benefit my skin, and I feel like it's just reversing my aging skin. And I'm not aging as quickly, and I'm reducing the damage that was done earlier in my life. Now, if you're a hardcore skin addict like I am, I love Retin A. So I will boost this entire treatment with a nice little dab of Retin A. I told you my skin can handle anything. That's why I'm always surprised. No, I shouldn't say I'm surprised. I'm always delighted when I hear from clients and they said, "Oh, I used that product and it was so amazing and it did so much for my skin." I get so, I'm just tickled with that, because I have to have product that has a lot of activity to change my skin. And that's one of the reasons that our products are developed by small labs, and why we make sure that that active ingredient is at the top of the ingredient list. Because if it's way down at the bottom, it's not going to do anything for me. It's not going to make changes. Now, Suzanne, my business partner, she's the one that is really great to bounce our while we collaborate together, and I can say, well, how did you do the retinol? So I appreciate you watching, and I hope that this video has been helpful. I will link all the products below the video, and I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe and hit the like button and the bell, and you'll be notified every time we upload a new video. Thank you for watching.